Hey, welcome to the 2021 commencement at Grand Rapids Community College. This is the second round of graduations we're going to have, and we've got more students to talk to. So here we have
Tyler
What's your last name?
Dykstra,
What are you graduating with?
occupational therapy assistant degree,
Okay.
or an associate's.
You want to stay in the state, or you're going to go somewhere else for it?
I would like to travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And who do you have out there watching today?
My mom and dad.
Okay. You want to say hi? You can wave to them and everything.
Hi, mom and dad.
And we have here.
Nicole Poggi,
And what are you graduating with?
occupational therapy assistant.
Why did I think both of you were? Because you're kind of hanging around.
Yeah,
together. Okay,
we're
yeah.
friends.
Okay. So are you going to be competing for jobs here? Or you think there's plenty out there for you?
I'm hoping there's a job for me here in Michigan.
Good. Good. Well,
Yeah.
he wants to travel, so you don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't have
great.
to worry about
Okay.
him.
and who's out there watching today?
My family.
Okay. Just generic family? Do they have names like?
Yeah, mom, dad, brother, my boyfriend and his family.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you very
Yes,
much.
Of course.
Okay, now going back here. Oh, let's get these two. You can stay seated. Don't worry about getting up or anything. What's your name?
Hi, Jenna Lubes,
And what are you graduating with?
Associates in Applied Arts and Science and Child Development.
Okay, so you want to be a teacher. What do you want to be with that degree?
I'm actually transferring. I'm currently at Ferris State University. I'll graduate in December, and I'm going to be working at the hospital with kids.
Okay, we love to hear that you're transferring to another institution. That's very cool.
Yes.
And who do you have out there watching?
Mom, dad, brother, sister, all sorts of people.
Okay, well, feel free to wave to them.
Hi.
And what's your name?
Hi, Shakira Colon Crespo.
And what are you graduating with?
Same as her, Applied Arts and Science.
I kind of knew that because you were sitting together. It was either that
Yeah.
or your besties, so something like that. And who do you have out there?
I have my friends and family.
That's just generic. You don't want to talk
Yep,
about them.
I have my mentors, Miss Brooklyn, Julie Brooklyn, and then my mom, Jenny.
Okay, well, you're the first student that had a mentor that they wanted to
Yeah.
acknowledge, so that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Feel free to wave to them.
Oh, hi.
Okay, we'll see you inside when we get in there.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to go over this way, where this guy was so nice to be able to want to do this, because he's got a a Donald Duck, not a Daffy
Good
Duck.
catch.
I know, Donald Duck mask on, so that makes him cool instantly. What's your name?
My name is Robert Hayes.
And what are you graduating with?
I am graduating with an Associate's in Business, Management, and Supervision.
So what do you want to be with that degree?
Hopefully a supervisor or a manager.
Nice. Maybe you can manage me. I need management.
We'll talk.
Okay. Who do you have family out there watching?
Yes, I do. I have my wife Jennifer, my daughter Rebecca, and my daughter Abigail, and the rest of my extended family.
Very cool. You can wave to them if you want to.
Hi, guys.
See, it's always nice to give a little wave.
That's right. Little interaction.
And what was your favorite part about GRCC?
Truthfully, just being able to do it. Being able to work it into my schedule and work around working and home life. And
That's a great answer.
it's not much fun, but it's true.
It's very true. I like that. Okay, now we're going to go up front. There's a whole gaggle of people. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to go up here. Okay. We're picking on you with the hat first.
Me?
Yeah. And what's your name?
Heather Hinckley,
And what are you graduating with?
Associates of Radiologic Technology.
Okay, what's the medal you have on there?
This is the Delta Pi Alpha medal. It means I'm in the top 5% of GRCC students.
Very cool. Okay, we got to see your hat too. Can you turn around? Very, very nice. I like that one.
In case you're wondering, MAS is a radiologic measure of how much radiation we use per exam.
Okay, I thought it just was Spanish for mas, you know, mom. You know, I was not sure. I'm glad you said something about that. And you want to wave to your family out there?
Yeah.
If everybody's watching? Who is it?
My mother, my Aunt Peggy, Aunt Nancy, and my Uncle Rick, my Aunt Joy, Lissy, Matt, my husband Ian, and my little 6-month-old puppy Jane.
Oh, I'm sure the puppy's watching too.
Yep.
All right, well, hey, thank you very much.
Thank
you. Okay, next we have.
Me now.
Yeah, it's
Hi,
you.
I'm Christina.
And what are you graduating with?
An Associates of Science for Radiologic Technology.
Okay, so you're in the same class
Yep.
as her? Okay. Because I see you're Delta Pi Alpha too.
Yep.
Okay, and who do you have out there?
My mom and my dad all the way on the West Coast in Washington, and
Okay.
my whole family and friends and everybody out there who has gotten me here through to today.
Do you think it's kind of nice that they'll be able to watch, you know, like...
Yeah, it's
way out
actually,
there?
I didn't think it was going to be an option for my family to be able to watch me graduate, so it's
Well,
kind of a blessing.
Yeah, we kind of like to hear that the streaming's doing something,
Mm-hmm.
so that's
Yeah.
good. Very nice. You can wave to them if you want, all the way across the country. Okay, and we're going to try to get somebody over here, I think, unless you want to go back. Let's go see him. No, do not keep walking. Oh, come over here just for 1 second, if we could.
Hello.
What's your
Hi,
name?
Stacy Foland
And what are you graduating with tonight?
of
Or this morning?
Associates Applied Arts and Sciences, Radiologic Technologies.
Okay. What job do you want with that?
I want to be an X-ray technologist.
X-ray technology.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
And you want to stay in the state, or do you want to go travel?
I actually want to stay in the state. Well, my whole family's in Michigan, so
Good for you.
know.
So is all that family watching?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can wave to them. Who are they?
My mom, Darcy. My
Okay.
dad, Chuck. My brother, Rory, and my sister, Rachel.
Very nice.
And
Well,
then my
thank you.
boyfriend, Rob.
Oh, yeah, don't forget the
I forgot.
boyfriend, please.
I know.
All right, well,
Thank you.
congratulations. You better go catch up with your group.
All
They're
right.
going for the group picture, apparently.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are going back into the field house. We'll see you in a few minutes, and we'll get some more students for you. Okay, we're back interviewing a few students. They're just starting to line up now, but I did not want to miss this young lady because she missed out on the last round. So what's your name?
Lachey Williams.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
My
What's-
associates in juvenile services.
Okay, and what do you want to do with that?
I want to be a juvenile probation officer.
Oh, very nice. You want to stay in the state, or do you want to go out and
I
like
think I
Michigan?
want to stay here.
Oh, Michigan, it's a good state.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Who do you have out there watching you?
My grandma, my mentors, and coworkers at work.
Oh, very nice. Feel free to wave to them.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, wait, she did not want to do this, but what's your name?
But here I am. My name is Lisa Vasquez.
And what are you graduating with?
Graduating with my architecture technology.
Okay, and
Yes.
what are the braids you have around there?
These are part of the honor society.
Very
I got
cool.
a very high GPA.
Congratulations.
Yeah, excited.
And who do you have out there?
I have my husband, my children, my mom, and my sister.
Okay, feel
Yes.
free to wave to them, say hi to them.
Hello.
You can use
Very
names if you want.
excited that I'm here. Finally done. Yes. Thank
Thank you very much. And next up we have,
Hi, my name's Paige Rubleski.
and I'm going to guess you're in a medical field.
Yes, I'm graduating with my ADN RN today.
Okay,
So-
and what do you want to do with that?
I'll actually be pursuing my career at Spectrum Health at Blodgett 1E, where I work now, so I'm very excited, and possibly Pine Rest Mental Health Services.
Wow, very noble. I like that. Who do you have out there watching?
I've got my fiance, my 2 families, and my 3 dogs.
Okay,
So-
did you know why I knew you were in the medical field?
Is that-
It was that. Yeah, it was. It was pretty obvious, but I take guesses. But thank you very
Good
much.
guess, thank you.
And you are?
Jenna Edakauskas.
And what are you graduating with?
My associate's degree in nursing as well.
Okay, and what do you want to do with it?
I want to work in the ICU at Spectrum.
Oh, that's good. They need a lot of help there.
Yes, they do.
And who do you have out there watching?
I have my mom, my boyfriend, and my grandparents.
Very nice. And then thank you for waving. I didn't have to tell you. Everybody else is like, oh, you don't have to tell them you're waving. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you in there. And here we have a veteran. I'm going to guess by the cord.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what are you graduating with?
My associates in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration.
Nice. And what's your name?
Henry Kufelt.
And who do you have out there watching?
My family.
Okay, just generic family.
Just my generic family. It's a big family.
It's a big family. You could, we have time. You could name people.
Yes, but if I pick one out, then there's the, why didn't you say so and so?
That is so true. That way it's safe. It's very safe.
Keeping the
that way.
peace. Yes.
Now you're also Delta Pi Alpha and Phi Theta Kappa.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot of weight on your chest. There.
It was a lot of work, and I'm glad that I was able to do it.
Well, congratulations, and thank you for your service too.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a great day.
Better line up. Okay, want to see if we can get these people a second? We're gonna
Yeah, we skip us.
Oh my God.
We skip
okay,
us.
you know what? We're gonna go back in and get some fresh
Allison,
people for the next time out.
Sam, do you
So
want
we'll
to
see
take
you
a
back
minute?
in the field house in a few minutes. Okay, we're back out of here for the last round of interviews, and the first person we have up here is
Maeve,
And what are you graduating with today?
my RDH.
And what's RDH?
So registered dental hygienist.
Okay, so the dental field.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to be the person that cleans teeth like when you
Yes.
come into the office? Well,
Yep.
that's great. We need more dentists and dental assistants out there. Who do you have out there for family?
My sister, my mom, my grandma, and a couple other friends and family.
See, and now you can say hi to them.
Hello.
See, now aren't you glad you got interviewed?
Sure.
Okay, sure. You don't believe that. Okay, who wants to be next? Come on. Just say, okay, it's you. Allison's back. Okay, we're gonna go for Allison. Hi, Allison.
Hi.
What are you graduating with today?
Dental hygiene degree.
Okay, and so you just also want to be cleaning teeth and getting good oral hygiene and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Okay, you plan to work in the state?
I am. I already have a job lined up.
Well, that's cool. See, I'm
Yeah.
so glad I interviewed you now. So you're all set. So you're
I'm ready to go.
fantastic.
I start in 2 weeks.
Okay, now I wasn't going to ask you, but you said you didn't have anybody out there watching. I mean, nobody. You don't need parents, brothers,
Nobody's
sisters?
watching.
You're sure?
Yeah.
I cannot believe
I
that.
promise you no one is
Okay,
watching.
you want to just wave to the general audience? Okay, well there you go. See, there is somebody watching them. You just watching you.
I
they
just
don't
don't know
you
them.
yet. Right. There you go. And we're going to you next.
Okay.
Oh man, what's your name?
My name's Sam.
See, I did not know your name. At least Alice and I got. to
Yeah.
know each other. What are you graduating with? Let me guess. Dental.
Yes, dental hygiene.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a job already too?
I do actually. I do have a giant lime job. Yep.
Does everybody here in this line have a job lined up? Oh, well, there you go. You guys are all set then.
We are. We're trying.
Okay, now, unlike Allison, do you have family out there?
I do.
Okay. Who
Yep.
is it?
My mom and my sister. They're both supposed to be watching.
Oh, they're supposed to be. See, they may not be watching either, Allison. Okay, you feel free to wave to them. Say hi.
Hello.
There's sound and everything. Okay, this guy does not want to be interviewed, but we're going to go for him anyway.
Oh, here we go. We're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're going there.
Yep.
What's your name?
I am Newton Cortez.
And you are
Yep.
graduating with?
With these
Bingo.
guys. Yep. Dental hygiene.
All
Yep.
right. And do you have a job lined up too?
I got an interview coming up. So
well,
two of them.
Good
so.
luck on that interview.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you belong to any clubs here or anything that you
No,
or just went through the
just dental.
program?
Yep.
Okay. What was your favorite part of the college?
I don't know. I guess cleaning teeth. I don't know.
I was going to say you probably should like the dental program a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have family out there?
Yeah, my wife, she's pregnant. She's watching. She's in the parking lot. She can't come, so.
Okay. Was she watching in the car then?
Yeah, with my mom. My
Perfect.
sister's there too.
They're all in the car?
Yeah.
Wow, well wave to them.
Hey, is this live?
It's
live.
live.
Oh, we're going live. All right. I thought if I mess up, you would cut that out. But I guess.
We can't
all
do
right.
that. Sorry.
All right. I look presentable.
You do. You look very
All
nice.
right.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
And next up we have?
We got George here.
I knew you were George because he went and got you.
Yeah.
And you're graduating with?
No, the dental hygiene.
Wow. Excellent. And who do you have out there for family?
Well, I got my mom. I got my girlfriend, my grandma, my aunts. Basically, my mom got everybody to come.
Okay, perfect. See,
So-
that's great. Yeah. Can you lend Allison some family? I mean, she could probably use it. There's nobody watching.
I'm pretty sure my mom brought the cat too.
There you go.
Everybody.
We should ask Allison if she's got like a cat or something. You know?
Yeah.
You can feel free to wave to him if you want to.
Well, that's a really nice camera, though. Oh.
Are you nervous?
No.
No. It's very nice.
I've already done my part of being nervous.
That's
so.
good for you. Teach that to the rest of them. Okay. All right, we are going to go back to the field house. It looks like we're going to walk very soon, so we'll see you in the field house. Okay, last up, we've got two people we're going to squeeze in quick. This person doesn't even know we're doing it. And what's your name?
Angela Talkington,
And what are you graduating with?
occupational therapy assistant.
Okay, what do you want to do with that?
Get a job,
Get any job.
any job
Okay.
that'll hire me.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Do you have family out there?
Out here, just a husband.
Okay, where's the husband?
At home because he's not allowed to be here.
Watching on YouTube and or Facebook.
Yep, or sleeping.
Uh-oh.
We'll celebrate after.
Okay, fantastic.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you in there. Oh, and thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have, wait, we have to wait. There's somebody getting a picture taken. What? This is live footage of somebody getting their photograph taken. Okay, we're sneaking in there. Hi, your name is?
Ross Kelsey,
And what are you graduating with?
associates in occupational therapy assistant.
Okay. What do you want to work in with the degree? after that? Or are you
maybe-
going on for another degree?
I like to work in the VA.
Okay, because you're a veteran also, so
Yep.
thank you for your service. And do you have family out there?
Yes.
Just yes. You don't want to tell us about them?
I got my wife and son here somewhere. I'm not sure where right now, but
Well, you
I'll meet
wanna
up with
keep
them
track of
afterwards.
them. You have like a tracking on them or anything, so you know
We're
where they're
texting
at?
back and forth right
Okay,
now. so-
perfect. All right, fantastic. Well, good luck in there. And I think we're going to go back to you in the field house where we'll see you in just a few minutes with a bunch of graduating people. So we'll see you there.
Live from the beautiful campus of Grand Rapids Community College in Grand Rapids, Michigan, we welcome you to the 104th commencement ceremony. I'm your host, Dennis Sutton, Language and Thought faculty member at GRCC. Today we are celebrating the GRCC graduates with a special in-person and virtual commencement ceremony. Let's begin the ceremony by welcoming the GRCC graduating class of 2021. Now please welcome the president of Grand Rapids Community College, Dr. Bill Pink.
Graduates, you may be seated. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Okay, let me get some little housekeeping things out of the way for you real quick. First of all, I'm going to say for the first time of many times you're going to hear this today over the next hour, congratulations, graduates. So if you were to look around you, you will see not only your classmates and fellow graduates around you, but when you look beyond your seats, aside from who you see up here, you see a few people on the sides. And then there's no one else in here. But I will say, rest assured, there are a lot of people watching you right now because you have family, friends, loved ones who are tuned in, and from what we know, from all over the area, the state, all over the country, and possibly even all over the world, watching you because they are so proud of your accomplishments. Now, the reason I say there's no one around, the reason I want to point that out is because this is really unusual for us here at GRCC. We have somewhere over 1,400 students this year who are graduating, 1,400. And usually, when we have a graduation in the Ford Fieldhouse, you are, first of all, you're a whole lot closer together. And then you have literally thousands of people sitting around you. And they truly are. Usually at our graduations, they're cheering, they're screaming, they're horns, all that good stuff. Because that's how we do graduation here at GRCC. I'm not a person who is all about too much pomp and circumstance without just having a good time and celebrating. So today, friends, we're going to have to generate a little bit more of our own celebration and our celebratory atmosphere. It's going to be up to us today. And that means it's going to be up to you and to us, I promise you, the people around you, part of this GRCC family, which you're a part of. I guarantee you we're excited about it. So you'll see us clapping and screaming every once in a while. I will ask you to feel free to do the same thing for each other this morning. Is that a deal? Can we do that? Because this is about celebration. It is about the beauty of what we call the ceremony of graduation, but here at GRCC, it's about much more than that. It's about how we celebrate you, how we celebrate the fact that many of you are getting ready to go and get into your work. Many of you have jobs already. And many of you have interviews coming up. And many of you have those ideas in mind and then are still thinking about going on to the next school, what that 4-year school will look like. One of the nice things about it is that if you're going to that job, I am so proud of what GRCC was able to do in preparing you for the world of work. I think that is so neat. And it's one of the reasons why I love working where I do and doing the job that I do. It's because of what we prepare you to do. And for many of you also, some of you are going to go to that next school, whether it be Ferris State, MSU, GVSU, whatever those letters are that you'll go to. You're going on to that next school so that you can continue this education. I am so happy that we were able to prepare you to do that. And then for some of you, I know you're actually going to do both. You're going to go into that job that we prepared you for, and at the same time, you're going to go to that next school to continue your education. And so because of that, that is why we're gathered today, to celebrate you. So we'll do that together. We'll encourage each other. We'll cheer for each other, and we will have a good time today. I'm going to confess to you that I have a script here that I probably won't stick. Okay, I'll stick a little bit to it, but I won't stick a whole lot to it because I'm just thrilled to be able to share time with you this morning. So welcome to this commencement ceremony as we're going to celebrate your accomplishments. I told you, there's over 1,400 students from GRCC this year. 1,400 are completing a certificate or a degree that encompasses programs of study from psychology to automotive technology and all things in between. We have over 400 graduates participating in our 4 ceremonies yesterday and today. Over 400 either in person or, as you see toward the end of the ceremony, we'll have some folks that we recognize who are with us virtually that will be calling their name out today too. There's over 400 of you that we're going to celebrate today, and we look forward to doing so. So before we get too much further, I want you please to rise if you are able to as one of our students, Anastasia Fiorenzo, one of our students in our music program. If you would rise as she sings our national anthem. Anastasia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Awesome job, Anastasia. Thank you so much. Now I want to introduce, you may be seated. Sorry about that. I looked up and there you guys are standing. So I want to now present to you other guests who have joined me on the stage, and I'll introduce them individually. If you would, hold applause till I finish introducing to you my colleagues. Dr. Brian Canetto is our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs here at the college. Dr. Amy Mansfield. Dr. Mansfield is the Dean of the School of Workforce Development. And Dr. Frank Connor. Dr. Connor is our psychology department professor, and he is also our faculty association president. Would you please give my colleagues a round of applause this morning? So I know there are, as I mentioned earlier, that some of our graduates are joining us virtually today, along with our esteemed faculty, what I think is the best faculty of any community college in this country, a dedicated staff, administrators, and board of trustees. I encourage those who are joining us virtually to use the chat feature on your screen, whether it be Zoom or with YouTube. I encourage you to use that chat feature to celebrate this major life milestone throughout the ceremony today. Just put some things in there to the chat. That's awesome. I would like to also recognize the parents, family, and friends of our graduates. Thank you for the support you've given them. I'm sure these graduates would also agree that without you, there's no way that they could have gotten this done. We all know that there are many people who are involved in getting you to this point. If you would, graduates, would you show your appreciation for those loved ones who are watching today? Would you show them your appreciation? It is now my pleasure to welcome Provost Canedo to the podium to recognize our Faculty Emeritus Award recipient. Dr. Canedo.
Thank you, President Pink. In the spirit of celebration, it is my honor to introduce to you Professor Sandy Andrews. Professor Sandy Andrews served as a faculty member in the Physical Science Department for 23 years, working with students in the classroom and serving as department head for 11 years. Professor Andrews taught at Michigan State University and served as the Cooperative Extension Specialist for Food Safety for the state of Michigan before arriving at GRCC in 1993. Professor Andrews led efforts to develop a faculty evaluation system, served on the North Central team, preparing and hosting accreditation visits, and the quality leadership team, guiding campus-wide improvements, resulting in the college receiving multiple awards, including the 2007 Michigan Quality Leadership Award. Her honors include the 2001 Excellence in Education Award and the 2004 NISOD Excellence for Teaching Award. And it's important to know that Dr. Andrews' educational journey began at GRCC. It is my great pleasure to bestow the 2021 Faculty Emeritus Award to Dr. Sandy Andrews. Please join me in watching this video tribute.
Sandy was the consummate professional for all her different roles at GRCC. She was a proud alumnus of GRJC, as well as an award-winning teacher and a wonderful colleague and a respected leader.
I noticed how professional she was, the level of integrity that she brought to everything that we did, a true professional.
For Sandy, going above and beyond was the norm for any task that she did. And throughout her career, she remained deeply dedicated to her students, to her department, and to the college.
I think it's one of the highest recognitions that we as professors can receive. It acknowledges the level of service that we offered during our career. It acknowledges what we achieved as professionals. And it says that we carried the highest standards throughout our career.
She also even helped me as a content editor on one of the chapters in my books, and I got to see her scholarship, and I got to see her wonderful abilities as an editor, so that was really impressive too.
I really admired her as an individual, as a professor, and a leader at the college.
Congratulations to Dr. Andrews, and let's give it up for her. And now President Pink will introduce our Distinguished Alumni Award.
Each year, GRCC recognizes an individual who has, as an alum of this institution, has done incredible things, not only here in terms of their job and their profession and their livelihood, but have done wonderful things and great things for society in general. And we have plenty of distinguished alum that have walked through these doors and have sat in the very seats that you're sitting right now as graduates. Let me introduce to you this year's recipient. Sekou Smith. Sekou attended Grand Rapids Junior College and Grand Rapids Community College between 1990 and 1992. After leaving GRCC, Sekou attended Jackson State University, where he became interested in journalism. His sports career started in journalism at the Clarion Ledger newspaper in Jackson, Mississippi. He worked for both the Indianapolis Start newspaper covering the Indiana Pacers and the Atlanta Journal-Constitution newspaper covering the Atlanta Hawks, where he connected with the NBA's media teams. In recent years, Smith was analyst for NBA TV and a writer for NBA.com, penning the MVP Weekly column and hosting the popular Hang Time podcast. Smith was known away from the court as a leader and supporter of the next generation of journalists. As a member of the National Association of Black Journalists, Smith mentored many colleagues throughout his career. ESPN reporter Ten Bontemps writes, Smith was universally beloved within the basketball world, both for the work he produced in his nearly 2 decades covering the sport, and, more importantly, for being a kind and decent person, one with an ever-present smile and a wonderful laugh. It is my pleasure, graduates, today to bestow the 2021 Distinguished Alumni Award to Sekou Smith. Please watch the video so you can get to know Sekou a little bit better.
Sekou was, man, just a nice man.
He had a gentle spirit about himself. He had an unassuming spirit.
Personally, I can't stop thinking about that just infectious smile he had and his boundless curiosity. So many times I watched him ask just one more question, and of course that's when the real story would often come pouring out.
Grand Rapids Community College helped to breathe life into Sekou. Sekou graduated from Grand Rapids Central High School when he was 17 years old and wasn't quite sure what his next journey would be. But he knew, because we come from a tradition of Smiths attending Grand Rapids Community College, and so he knew that that was his next step. He knew that GRCC helped to build his confidence to be able to leave his hometown and go off to Jackson State University. He took his first journalism class there, and once that happened, he knew that that was his calling. If you look back and you listen to him speak, he always talks about where we grew up, 307 Auburn, that's where it started, right? And he talks about his journey into journalism and his journey just into life, coming from some of the greatest parents that you can have. Walter and Estelle Smith raised some strong children and some very confident children. And I think that was the start of it, and then being able to understand the importance of having the skills and tools that you need for that next level.
When you're trying to parse the greatest of all the greats, nobody is ever going to give up their spot in that conversation. I've talked to enough of these guys to know they all want in.
That's right.
But that's our job. That's what we do,
Yeah.
to come back historically and put it in some kind of context.
Yeah.
Sekou always talked about, don't be afraid to ask questions, right? And don't be afraid to do the work. He would also say, put your shoulders down. Don't always be so guarded. Be open for what's yours.
Think about the zenith of whatever your professional career was. And you got to ask yourself just personally, how do I want to be portrayed? Do I want to come off this way, that way? Do I want to come off authentic?
He woke up in the morning, he always said, I'm going to take the first 2 minutes to think about someone else. How can I give back and what can I do? Make sure you find a mentor and then be a mentor yourself.
If you knew Sekou, you knew how important education was to him and how much he valued mentoring and also just enjoying his time with friends. So in addition to naming the press room at State Farm Arena after Sekou, we are also starting a very special internship where each year we're going to select a deserving student from an HBCU, send them to the NBA Summer League in Las Vegas to cover the team for Hawks.com and also meet with a bunch of his peer journalists and get to learn the game from them. So congrats, graduates.
to the graduates, know that Grand Rapids Community College has prepared you and positioned you for greatness. You just have to walk in it. I think this is what he would say if he was here.
We lost Sekou Smith earlier this year to COVID-19. And his family, as you see, Misty, who's a good friend of mine, in talking to her and talking to his dad, talking to his wife, as we were selecting him to be our Distinguished Alum recipient, it was amazing to also, again, hear some of the stories about him and his love for education, but also what he thought about this institution. And so I know chances are that his family may be watching this ceremony this morning. Would you please join me in our recognition of Sekou Smith as GRCC's 2021 Distinguished Alumni recipient. Well, we have a couple more things to do before we get to naming you and having you walk across the stage. The first thing we need to do before that is to show you a really nice video from our distinguished Board of Trustees. Our trustees would normally be here for commencement, but as you see, we're a bit thin. But they did not want to have this go by without being a part of this celebration. So please watch this video as many of our members of our Board of Trustees give you their congratulatory remarks and their sentiments to you on this great day that you celebrate.
There's something truly magical when you walk across this stage. This walk sets you apart from so many who will never have this opportunity. You now join thousands who have walked before you, who are making significant contributions to the communities where life has taken them. As you take your next steps on this walk, we look forward to seeing your contribution to the communities and institutions your life takes you. Congratulations and best wishes on your next steps.
Class of 2021, congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do next for our community. Keep up the hard work and stay in touch.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Kenyatta Brame, and I have the pleasure of serving as a trustee for the Grand Rapids Community College. One of the great privileges of being a trustee is participating in this grand celebration we call graduation. Usually we pack the gym tight with our friends and family, staff, and faculty. There are lots of hugs of joy, high fives, fist bumps, and I usually have the honor of shaking your hands. But that is not the case today. Although this is not a traditional graduation, the fact that we are not together because of the pandemic does not take away from this significant accomplishment. In fact, it highlights the many things that you have overcome to get to where you are today. The class of 2021 is dealing with social change, political upheaval, and a virus that most of us have not experienced in our lifetimes. The fact that you have weathered these storms and still completed your studies only amplifies the significance of your accomplishments. You should be very proud of what you've done and know that your friends, family, community, and all those that have supported you in your studies could not be more proud. As you move ahead to the next phase of your life, use the same perseverance that you used at the college, and you will continue to be successful. It is an honor to serve as one of your trustees, and congratulations to each and every one of you for leaving your mark on GRCC. Virtual fist bumps. Go Raiders. Thank you and congratulations.
Dear graduates, thank you for this honor of being able to honor you, particularly in this difficult year and more, that you graduated and accomplished what your goal was through self-discipline and hard work and a lot of probably family support as well. I know your family's proud of you. Our college is proud of you, and I, as an honored board member, very proud of your accomplishments. I only wish that I had gone to community college. What a fine institution. Hold your head up high. You have indeed graduated from a great college. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations to you and all of your loved ones. This is a wonderful milestone that you have worked so hard for. May this moment not only serve you the credential that you've worked so hard for, but may it open up the world to you related to all the opportunities that the world has for you in our community. Walk courageously. Congratulations.
Despite the unusual circumstances in which you are completing this important step in your educational journey, I want to highlight what an achievement this truly is. This one is extra special as my sister is graduating with you. All right, Hallie! I continue to be amazed at the resilience of this community and your resolve to keep going, to keep working, to keep learning through all that this past year has thrown at us. Through all of it, you stand here today as graduates, and I am in awe of your collective strength and so thrilled to see what you will achieve next.
Big thank you to our Board of Trustees. They really care a lot about you, graduates, and they work very hard in the part of this institution that is so important, which is to keep us being the great institution we are. You can't do it without a good Board of Trustees, and we're grateful for that. So every year, as a commencement ceremony, we typically will always have a commencement speaker. Well, today's not an exception to that. We want to show you a video of who our commencement speaker is this year. Our speaker this year is Mr. Craig Hoekstra. Craig is the superintendent of Wyoming Public Schools. He manages one of the largest school districts in the state. Craig is also an alum of Grand Rapids Community College. And he will share some words with you through video that I think if you take heed and listen, it's just another alumni member, another alum to soon-to-be alums. His encouragement to you, Mr. Craig Hoekstra.
To the class of 2021, congratulations. Now, as I say the word congratulations, it simply recognizes one's accomplishment. Hearing that word this year means a great deal more than a simple congratulatory acknowledgement, and it should. Be proud, be very proud of this important life accomplishment. This achievement is one that you've earned and wasn't handed to you. Some time ago, you set a goal, and you worked hard, and we are here to honor and celebrate you. Certainly, you will take all the great things that came out of your GRCC experience, and as you go forward and apply it to do great things in our world. My name is Craig Hoekstra, and I proudly serve as the superintendent of Wyoming Public Schools. Like you, I also got my start at Grand Rapids Community College, and to this day, I am very thankful and appreciative of the opportunity to learn and grow from the faculty and staff in pursuit of my dreams, to become an educator. One of the many beautiful things about GRCC is that you are surrounded by kind, caring, and supportive folks that positively push you to work hard and persevere through the challenges to achieve what you set out to accomplish when you enrolled. Having this now a reality positions you for much success in your next endeavor. I encourage you to spend some time to reflect on your personal journey during your time here. As you work towards achieving your goal, you were courageous, resilient, responsive, patient, understanding, and extremely flexible due to life circumstances, many of which were out of your control during your time as a GRCC student. Yes, you gained skills and knowledge while at GRCC, but I feel most importantly, you achieved what you did because of a never give up commitment, especially during a global pandemic, because if you can earn a diploma or certificate during a very challenging time, anything in your future is absolutely achievable. Use this accomplishment as a point of reference in everything that you do moving forward. The sky's the limit, and I'm proud of you. We all are. As I stated, my journey started here at GRCC. As a non-traditional student with some life experiences under my belt, I went back to school with a purpose and a goal of becoming an educator. Like every road traveled, it certainly isn't always smooth going. There were long days and long nights, but like you, a never give up commitment made my dream achievable. In deciding to go back to school, like many, I needed to make some changes to achieve my dream. I worked a full-time job that was not conducive with going back to school. I needed to leave my day job because there were only so many night offerings to take classes. So I made a hard pivot and left my day job and became a school custodian in the school district I now serve as superintendent. With a young family, I needed to work and help provide for. So I worked as a school custodian for 4.5 years, and I earned my associate's degree in 1998, and then transferred to Grand Valley State University, where I graduated in 2001. Going to school during the day and working full-time at night. After graduating, I taught second grade for 5 years in Hamilton, Michigan, and loved it. It was everything I had hoped it would be. I then pursued my first administrative position as an elementary principal with Wyoming Public Schools with the goal of doing good, positive work at the building level. After 3 years in that position, I had the opportunity to go back to Hamilton and serve as a principal and curriculum director. After 3 years, I was recruited back to Wyoming as a principal and state and federal grants director. From there, I made the transition to central office as an assistant superintendent for instructional services. I share all of that not to name the positions and titles I've held, but because I was that kid in school who put ceilings on myself, settling and not pushing myself. When I decided enough was enough, I made the personal commitment that I would only engage in things that would push me and not settle. Every transition I experienced was pushing my comfort zone and a commitment to grow to be better and stronger today as compared to yesterday. I wouldn't change a single thing. I was a proud custodian, I was a proud teacher, and today I continue to be a proud district leader who is blessed to be one of many adults who support our future community leaders. Transitions are hard, and every transition I experienced had tears streaming down my face because I care about the people I work alongside. Relationships are important and should never be undervalued. My time as a GRCC and GVSU student, custodian, teacher, and administrator taught me so much, with the common denominator being dreaming big, working hard, and making it happen. Not for a position or a title, but most importantly, to make a positive difference in the lives of others. We all have one life and should live it out by pouring everything possible into each and every situation, leaving things better than we found them. It's all possible, and my greatest hope for you as you go forward is that you continue to set lofty goals, never settling, with an unwavering commitment to achieve what is important to you, your family, and making our community a better place to live because of your involvement and positive contributions. So take your GRCC experience and continue the proud legacy of this institution by leaving a positive and lasting impact because of your talent and gifts as you make our world a better place, knowing and being proud of being part of the GRCC family. Again, congratulations. We are all very proud of you. And I encourage you to take some time to thank your support system that helped make this achievement possible. Yes, it starts and stops with the person you see daily in the mirror, but life's work is so much more enjoyable and rewarding when we all lock arms and are committed to making our world a better place, together. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and we welcome you to the GRCC family of alumni. Go Raiders, and I wish you all the very best.
So thankful to Craig for sharing those words of wisdom. Would you give a round of applause and appreciation for his words? As I was going through and looking at these videos and recognizing that the three individuals that have shared some time with you via video, so when you think about Professor Andrews, Faculty Emeritus Award winner, that's a pretty cool award to get. That's typically someone who is a faculty member who has made incredible marks on this institution during their time here and usually has retired after that point as an emeritus award winner. She's a GRCC grad. And I think about Sekou Smith, incredible career, incredible journey, one cut off a bit too soon, GRCC alum. And I think about Craig Hoekstra, incredible leader in our community, Wyoming Public Schools, one of the largest districts in the state, one of our best partners here at GRCC as far as a district is concerned, GRCC alum. What I love about that, friends, is that I'm honored to be able to be president at this institution in front of you right now, to be able to congratulate you as a graduate. And here's why, one of the many reasons. I think about how possible it is that I stand before one of you right now, or several of you right now, who may be one day coming back to this institution as a Faculty Emeritus Award winner after teaching here for so long. Because what we see is so many students who go through our programs, they become an accomplished professional, and then they come back here and are a teacher and just knock it out of the park here. I might be standing in front of a future Faculty Emeritus Award winner. I love that. But I also may be standing right now in front of a future Distinguished Alumni Award winner for this college, where you will go on from here and you'll do incredible things. And you'll do so many things for this community and for our society in general that this institution may recognize you and say, you know what? We need to have you back, and we're going to recognize you as a Distinguished Alumni Award winner. I might be standing in front of that right now. Or I might be standing in front of a future keynote speaker at commencement at this great institution, where you have gone down that road of professionalism and you may be deep into that profession, and the president says, we want you to come and speak to our graduates, to tell them your journey and to encourage them. I love the fact that I may be standing in front of that individual right now. I say that, friends, because I want you to think about how you just knock it out of the park when you leave here, that you do great things, that you do great things for this community, great things for the community that you will reside in. One other video I want to show you, it's a quick video, but it's about an organization here on campus that you may not know about. That organization is called Northook Academy. Northook Academy. It's been in existence for over 31 years, and since 1989, they've been a partner of ours. What Northook Academy is, it is an organization, it's an academy right here at GRCC that partners in providing a post-secondary college experience in the arts and sciences for special needs individuals. This morning, I'm extremely honored to confer honorary associate degrees on 3 Northook Academy students. Now, these 3 individuals will be with us they'll actually be with us at our afternoon commencement ceremony, but I wanted to share with you a quick snippet of who they are and how cool it is that we're going to give them an honorary associate degrees this evening. Their names are Andrew Strauss, Denise Zalzma, and Adam Zimdar. I want you to watch this video so you can understand the great work and the great partnership we have with Northook Academy. Watch this video.
Denise, she's a super great helper to have in class, and she's very dedicated to learning. She doesn't say a whole lot in class, but you can tell that she's absorbing it all.
I think this is my 20th year with Northook Academy.
Been there for 23 years. 17 years. Yeah.
Adam has been a little bit of a spokesperson for us in the past. He has a kind heart, a really gentle soul, I would say. Very good friend to everybody.
We study animals, countries, and music.
Andy is fun to have in class because he is very opinionated, and I love that. He's always the person who will give us a different perspective.
I like it. I like to learn these things. It's pretty cool.
I like it. It's a place for special needs people to go and learn stuff.
I like to be in person better than in Zoom. But I do like it. I think it's pretty cool that I get to do it on a computer. But other than that, I like to be in person. It's okay, because I like to go back to class.
I think that it's a wonderful honor,
and it's something that means probably more to them because they have had to overcome so many obstacles to get here.
I think it's really cool to be honored.
Can't wait. And that's my first time graduation.
I think it represents the whole Grand Rapids Community College by graduating with a whole bunch of people, and I'm honored to do that today. I deserve it.
Now, knowing Andy, Denise, and Adam, there's chances that they are also watching this ceremony as well, live stream. So would you please give a round of applause and congratulations to them? All right, showtime. You guys ready for this? So this is the time that we get to now confer our diplomas upon you, have you walk across the stage and celebrate. And join hundreds of thousands of other graduates who are proud GRCC alumni. On behalf of GRCC community, our family here, and your family and friends, I want to wish you the best of luck as you take these next steps. As I mentioned earlier, whether it's a career, whether it's another school, or whether it's both, you've done well. You have finished. This is your time to shine, and what I'm going to ask is for, here in a minute, for Provost Knettel and Dean Mansfield and Dr. Connor to help in handing these to you and help in recognizing you. But before we do that, I want to call your attention to some of the cords and colors that you may see some of your classmates wearing, so you know what those things mean. So some of you who are wearing gold ribbons with gold medallions, those signify members of Delta Pi Alpha, and that means that you graduate this morning in the top 5% of this class. Congratulations. Students wearing a blue ribbon and a medallion are members of Phi Theta Kappa, International Honor Society here on campus, and have earned a GPA of 3.3 or better. Congratulations to you. Some wearing blue and gold cords are members of our honors program. We're honored to have you, and congratulations. And then those of you who are wearing red, white, and blue cords are being honored for your service to our country. Thank you for your service. Students wearing blue and white cords are members of our middle college program. And let me tell you what the middle college program is. That's a partnership between GRCC and several public high schools, public districts here in West Michigan. And what that partnership means is that those students who are in the middle college, they are taking high school and GRCC classes at the same time. When they finish that 12th grade year, they actually stay for a 13th year because they don't graduate after that 12th year. They stay for a 13th year. But when they go that 13th year, they're taking most college courses and maybe just a couple of high school courses. And when they finish that 13th year, they graduate with a high school diploma and with an associate degree. And they have paid $0 tuition dollars by the time that's over. And so then they're ready to go on to that next institution or go on to their next. And so they are some of the graduates that we have with us today as well. So congratulations to all of you for that. Now, let me give a couple of more housekeeping so you know how we're going to do this. The ushers are going to usher you up, and we're going to call your name. When your name gets called, there's a white X right down there. And you'll see a photographer that'll be moved in right over here. He's going to want to take your picture, and he's going to snap a couple of times at you. And so you want to get a nice little pose in there. Normally, I would be shaking your hand and handing you a diploma. Obviously, we're not doing that. But I will stand here only if you're comfortable. I will only do this if your fist goes up first. Your fist goes up to me, I'll give you a fist bump if you want to take the picture that way. Or if you don't want to fist bump me at all, just look at me and say, yeah, right. No, don't do that. But if your fist goes up, mine goes up, and I'm happy to take that photo with you. And we'll get this done. You go across, and Dr. Knettel and Dr. Connor will help in presenting you and directing you on how to get that diploma cover. Okay? So we'll get that done how you want. It's up to you, but I'm here for you. So now I'll welcome Provost Knettel, who will begin conferring of the certificates and degrees. Provost Knettel.
Thank you, President Pink. I am very excited to say, will the marshals now present the candidates who will be graduating with an Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Associate of Business, Associate of Nursing, and certificates. I'm pleased to present Dr. Amy Mansfield, Dean of the School of Workforce Development, who will present these candidates.
Okay, Lachey, you just stay right there a minute, right? So Dr. Pink kind of talked about some celebration in here a little bit. And Dr. Pink, if I may, this is the first time I've ever been able to call names, and these are just my peeps. Workforce Development are in the house. Come on. I realize it's only noon. Yes, I would like to be getting out of bed at this time too, but we're gonna party. This is about you right now. So let's hear some noise as we go through these names, please. Lachey Monique Williams. Lazith K. Vasquez de la Cruz. Paige Lee Rubalski. Jenna Marie Edakowski. Henry Lewis Kulfalt. Lee A. Groan. Claire Catherine Gilchrist. Ross J. Kelsey. Nicole Sume Poggi. Angela Talkington. Jenna Marie Lubbs. Shakira Colin Crespo. Lucinda Ortez Fron. Elena Suanne Helmer. Victoria N. Brown. Amber Nicole Zerbicki. Sydney Ray Hybor. Mauve J. Terrella. Taylor A. Schasberger. Alyssa Lee Gearing. Emma Cameron. Madison Elise McCartney. Madeline Kakalina Enaus. Abigail Bethany Cummings. Tyler Dykstra. Jessica Surai Fernandez. Allison Renee Beyer. Samantha K. Hoev. Newton Ezriel Cortez. Jonathan Michael Watt. Jorge Daniel Awayo. Nicholas M. Prater. Whitney Jean Mundry. Keller Bailey Shaw. Christina Marie Vandenden. Lydia Elizabeth Cashin. Jacqueline Carino. Ashley S. Queller. Matthew John Verweiss. Evan R. Zart. Lydia J.P. Barno-Rubin. Kimberly Ann Tebow. Von Tin Salhum. Shavante Deshone Major. Austin Amit Aria Quadra. Madison A. Newton. Robert Hayes. Sydney A. Muskie. Rory Marie Barnes. Brianna L. Fernandez. Heather Nicole Heinkelke. Stacy G. Foland. Marcy L. Miller. Elizabeth Ann Powers. Karen Michelle Dickerson. Kelly Lee Spengler. Zachary Joseph Crow. Alexis Marin. Nicole Marie Gagnon. Anna L. Verberg. Jordan Christine Kopsky. Raven Alexa Ortega. Ashley Deborah Prier. Crystal Busker. Jasa Lynn Griffin. Lucas B. Irwin. Melvie Annabelle Perez. Sarah K. Longins. Paige Day. Abigail Hall. Savannah Baker. And now, if you would, please turn your attention to the screen as we honor the graduates participating virtually. Kendra Marie Benda. Dominique Dunn. Robert Jackson. Ashley Elizabeth Pell.
Graduates, will you please stand? President Pink, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, I am honored and privileged to present the candidates for Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Associate of Business, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Music, Associate of Nursing, Associate of Science, and certificate programs.
Provost Knettel, by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Board of Trustees, and the laws of the state of Michigan, I now confer upon each of you the certificate, degree, and title as they apply to you individually, and cite you as being worthy of all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that comes with this accomplishment. You may now shift your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2021 graduating class of Grand Rapids Community College. Graduates, give yourselves a round of applause. Graduates, please be seated. As we wrap up, and I know we have some that are still taking pictures over here, but before we're done, what will happen is that I'll have a few closing remarks, and then our choir, one of our choirs here at the college, on a recording will sing our school alma mater. And during that alma mater, you will have our marshals that will come and have you dismiss a row at a time back outside. But before we do that, I have to congratulate you and say congratulations on finishing what you started. Because you started this degree, and here you are, May 1st, 2021, what could be called one of the most unusual 12 months that we have had, I know in my lifetime, and in many folks who you know in many lifetimes, that we see in the midst of all the things that are happening around us and to us. Here you are. You finished. You got this thing done. The question I would ask you about that is, so what? Big deal. To me, that's great, because I am very proud of you, but the so what question has to be out there. And here's what I mean by so what. So if you look in my office, actually, if you go to my house and in our basement, there's a basketball that sits on the mantle down in our basement. And this basketball was given to me by some students when I student taught. This has been 1900 and none of your business. This is when I student taught. And in this elementary school that I was a student teacher at, my student teaching was with elementary physical education classes. Awesome time. Had fun. It's nothing like having a kindergarten run up to your leg and just hug your leg saying, Mr. Pink, I love PE. You just can't beat that. Of course, as tall as I am, they hit right about here. But anyway, they signed this basketball for me. And that basketball sits on my mantle down in the basement. Now, what's really cool about that is that it's a good reminder of the time I had years ago with student teaching. Yet, when you think about a basketball, A basketball really isn't meant to just sit on a shelf. I mean, if that basketball, and in my high school and college basketball career, that basketball meant nothing if it was just sitting around. That basketball would only get its worth if it was going through the hoop. And that's what a basketball is really meant to do. It's meant to make jump shots. It's meant to make free throws. It's meant to dribble. But a basketball that just sits on a shelf, although it's a great reminder of some good days, it's really not fulfilling the purpose of why it was made if it just sits on a shelf. Now, more than likely, when you get your diploma, that will be a document that you'll probably frame, and you'll put it on a wall, put it somewhere where you can see it. And that piece of paper will then serve its purpose because it'll be a good reminder. But truly, the degree, the certificate that you have accomplished here at this institution really means nothing if you do nothing with it. So then the question more so than so what, the question really becomes, what's next? What are you going to do about it? Now, I know just because I was watching many of you when we had Jim out on the commons over there, shoving the microphone in your face saying, hey, how's it going? What are you going to do? I was watching a lot of you in here because it was being live streamed in here. And I saw many of you that talked about, well, I already have a job. I'm already doing this, or I have an interview. Friends, what that is that is you putting into action what I'm talking about. Taking something that you have earned, your education, your preparation, taking that and saying, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to put it to use. I'm not going to just have this done and then it mean nothing. Because in some cases, the thing that does mean something as far as education or higher education is concerned, there are some employers that are going to employ you not because of what degree you have, but because of the fact that you have that credential, that certificate, that degree. It may not even be in the job that they're seeking you for, but they see that not only do you have that associate degree or that certificate, but I'm going to tell you right now, they see it also says Grand Rapids Community College on it. Because you are graduating from a place that has been right here over 100 years in downtown Grand Rapids. It's an institution that has been, as a community college, it has been a community college in the state of Michigan longer than any other community college in this state. And quite frankly, longer than many community colleges across the country. That's where you're graduating from. So as I always tell folks who I mentor, I say leverage the brand that you wear. You're wearing that brand of GRCC. You are now part of the GRCC family of alumni. Leverage the brand. Be able to now go to the next school and say, oh, and by the way, I graduated from Grand Rapids Community College. I can tell you that many of those schools are going to say, awesome, come on in. Because what we know, and what many of them know, is that when you go into their universities, and I don't care which university it is, I'll put it up against any of them, that when you go into their university, many of them already know the data shows that in many cases, a GRCC grad goes into a four-year school better prepared than the students who started at that school. That's you. So when they see you, when many of those, and they've told me before, Dr. Pink, we're happy to take GRCC students. Why? Because they know that you are determined and that you will show, and you will show up, and you will show out. And so be proud of the degree that you have today, but be proud of the fact that you are a Raider. Because I can tell you the Raider Nation is proud that you are a Raider. And we are proud at the fact that you will represent us and continually represent us with those four letters, GRCC, being on your transcript, being on your resume. We're proud of that because we're proud of you. And the challenge now is to not only get out this question of so what, their question now is indeed, what's next? And what I love about that is I have full faith in every last one of you. And I can say that bravely because I know the place that you have been educated. And I look forward to hearing great things about the graduates who walk out these doors, great things about you, because you will indeed make a difference in the lives of people because of the professions that you are choosing, because of just how you've been prepared. You will indeed make a difference. So congratulations Raiders. You've done a heck of a job. And please know the Raider Nation is proud of you. I will tell you that now you will be standing in a little bit. Our announcer will ask you to stand and we'll dismiss you by rows. But you'll also, as I said, you'll hear the GRCC choir singing the alma mater. It's just another example and a reminder to you that this institution is proud of you. Thank you very much. Go Raiders.
Graduates, you'll be dismissed by rows now as we listen to the GRCC Concert Choir perform our alma mater, a performance recorded in advance. Again, congratulations to the GRCC class of 2021.